Hello, hello, and welcome back to LST Story Time. My name is Miss Murphy, and I will be reading your story today. If you have been rocking with us for a while, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. Welcome back, you guys. And today we are reading a fabulous book. We are reading a book called Stellaluna, and the author is Janell Cannon. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and dive into our book. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new friends. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. We have friends here with us today, so I will be sharing a book with them too.
Whoa, those look like kind of like angel wings.
Like angel wings. Yeah, they're pretty, huh? Yes. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. Ooh. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings was as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster into the forest. No, what happened, you guys?
Stellaluna fell.
Stellaluna's falling, yes. See what happens next. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold. Mother, Stellaluna squeaked, where are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer, and down, down again she dropped. You guys see her? Yes. So she's hanging on as long as she can, but she's a baby. Can she hold on for a long time?
No.
No. No. Plump! Stellaluna landed headfirst in a soft, downy nest, startling the three baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the three birds. What was that? Cried Flap. I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet, chirped Flitter. Shh! Here comes Mama, hissed Pip. There are the three birds. You guys see Stellaluna hanging? Yes. She is
Upside down.
Yeah, she's right there. She fell flump upside down. And there are the three birds there. And what she did was she climbed out and started hanging underneath the nest. Because bats hang how?
Upside down.
Upside down. Mhm. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. But Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, opened her mouth, plop, in dropped a big green grasshopper. So, birds, the mama bird was bringing what for her babies to eat? Grasshoppers and bugs, right? Do you think bats eat bugs?
No.
No.
I think so.
You think so?
And she's a fruit bat.
She's a fruit bat. Very good. So she eats what?
Fruit.
Yes. Yes. Stellaluna is a fruit bat. Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and she slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. Eek! She cried. Back up here this instant. You're gonna fall and break your necks. Look at the birds. They're all hanging upside down like Stellaluna. Are birds supposed to hang upside down?
I mean, no.
No. But the bats are. Mama Bird was like, get back up here. You're gonna break your neck. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. You are teaching my children to do bad things. Do you think they're bad things? No, they're not. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house. Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. Look at, she was like, I'm so sorry. I'll be a good bird. But is she a bird? No, she's a bat. She's a bat. Good. All the babies grew up quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn how to fly. So Mama Bird, one by one, Pip, Flitter, and Flap and Stellaluna jumped from the nest, and their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too. So all of the birds jumped out of the nest, and their wings started working. They were ready to fly.
Always wanted to fly.
You wanted to fly.
Those look like crows.
Crows. And Stellaluna was like, well, I want to fly too. So she jumped out of that nest.
She could be Superman.
Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on the branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. Did she land gracefully?
No.
No, not so gracefully. She's a bat.
She turned into Superman again.
Yes. She was like, yes. How embarrassing. She tried. You see those times that she tried? She tried 4 times to fly and to land. You see, she tried it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And that was very embarrassing for her that she could not land like the birds. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself. Then no one will see how clumsy I am. And she decided she was going to fly all day, and no one would see just how clumsy she was.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We had better go home, or we would get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. You guys tell me something. When do bats start flying? Do they fly during the day or the night?
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been feeling
Yes. I like that word because they're what?
Nocturnal.
They're nocturnal. Yeah. So if you look at this picture, you can see how the bird stopped on the branch, but there's like this light behind her. And that's probably because she can see very well in the what? In the dark. Mhm. Whereas the birds cannot. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. You see her hanging by her thumbs? And she fell asleep like that.
No,
Now she hears wings coming. Who do you think's coming?
Mom.
You think it's Mom?
Or an owl.
Or an owl? Ooh. Hey, a loud voice said, why are you hanging upside down? You see Stellaluna's hanging by her wings. And another what came along? And he's hanging by his what? Feet. Uh-huh. And he's like, hey, why are you upside down?
Same.
Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. I'm not upside down. You are, Stellaluna said. Ah, but you are a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs. So that makes you upside down. The creature said, I'm a bat. I'm hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. So the birds, if they hang upside down, if they hang like a bat, then they are upside down, right?
Yeah, because what if they go very deep sleep and then one of the toes second or
One of their little,
they just have one toe in.
and they fall.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that looks like a wolf.
Looks like a wolf.
Yeah.
This right here, because the way that the ears are kind of.
Even the chest looks like a wolf.
Yes. Okay. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. So more bats came along to look at this bat that was acting like a bird. They were like, what are you doing? That's not what we do as bats.
They're like,
Stellaluna told them her story. She ate bugs, stuttered one. She slept at night, gasped another. How very strange, they all murmured. Wait. Let me look at this child. A bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you, she asked. Did an owl attack you? That's what she said.
that's the mom.
Sniffing Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, you are Stellaluna. You are my baby. So the mom found her, you guys. Finally. Let's see what happens next. You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live. Because what kind of bat is she?
Fruit bat.
She's a fruit bat. So now mom, not a bug bat. So now mom is going to show her where to find the most delicious fruits. But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we will crash into trees. We are bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sea. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Isn't that the coolest?
Because they're nocturnal.
Because they're nocturnal, yes. Yes. Soon the bats found a mango tree. And Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live. cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. So she wants to go tell her bird family. Yes. Do you guys like mangoes?
I love it.
Fabulous.
I
Yes,
love it.
I do too. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night. So she went and she got her bird friends and brought them to her bat family, right? And so now all the birds are doing what the bats are doing. Did they feel different? The birds?
Yeah, the birds feel different because they're not used to being hanging
Upside. Yeah. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leaped from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Hey, shrieked Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends into the air. She lifted them to a tree and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. So here they are flying at night. Is it good for the birds to fly at night?
No.
No. Is it good for the bats to fly at night?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes. But she helped her friends because they were starting to fall. You see, she helped them. She grabbed them with her claws there.
Now who did that other?
They're holding,
Yeah.
this bird is holding you. Yeah. Yeah. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish I could see in the dark too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike? Mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different but be so much alike? Wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna, but we're friends and that's a fact. So you see their friends, all of them fly, but they're a little different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks cool like that. So next time I find a bat, I put that on the cage it and then change the colors and then
Let's see. And then on the end of this book, you guys, are some notes about bats. And I think the lesson that I'd like for you guys to know is on this page, you can have a lot of different friends. And even though you are different, you still have some things that are alike, right? Yeah, but you can still be friends, even though you're different. This was a really good book. Stellaluna. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today here at LST doing our story time. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you get a notification every time we upload a new video. Make sure you come back next week for another video. Bye.